And it reminded me of Muhammad. And when he was first approached by the angel Gabriel of Christianity. You see, Muhammad would go and leave his wife Khadijah and go to a cave to meditate. And why would he go to a cave to meditate? And many say, oh, well, he went to the cave to meditate because he lived in the city and he wanted to get away from city life and the noise of the city. But I personally feel like he went there to have a spiritual encounter. He was looking for an encounter. And Muhammad, like many people nowadays that look for these encounters, would really not know what he was looking for. He would not know what to expect. Sure, you can ear hustle with other people that have had such encounters, but really, who do you know that have had such encounters? It's not like in the spiritual realm, you got people that you know that have had monumental spiritual experiences. They're just not common like that. And a lot of times people don't discuss them openly. And even if they do, friend, how do you express the feeling that comes from such? I myself have had some monumental spiritual encounters, experiences. But I have not been able to come to a way of openly conveying them. I thought about it. But when I think about it, I immediately change my mind because I know that I will not be able to communicate it at the level I experienced it. I would do a disservice to myself and the experience that I had in trying to communicate it to people. And lastly, some things are to be experienced. Is it my job or anyone else's job to give everyone a step-by-step blueprint as to what to expect on their spiritual journey? Would I be doing them a disservice? Isn't that a very personal walk? How do I know that that will be your experience? All these things having to do with the spiritual realm. Yet Muhammad goes and he's in the cave. And it says in the Quran he's been to this cave many times. So on this leg of his journey, he goes and he's meditating. And like many times that you look to have a spiritual experience, it just doesn't happen the first time. And on this particular time, Muhammad has the experience, and the angel Jibril comes upon him and meets him there in the cave. And Muhammad says that the angel Jibril asked him to read. Yet Muhammad says, I can't read. Now I want you to pay attention to this. Muhammad has gone to a cave to have an experience, a spiritual experience. He sought a spiritual experience and acted upon it and went and established himself in that and created an environment within his kingdom to have the maximum experience he could have. And the angel shows up. He doesn't know what to do with it. And the angel tells him to read. And in the presence of this monumental situation, in the midst of it, the most monumental thing that could ever happen to you in your life, friend, A physical angel has come upon you in a cave and met you right where you are. And it tells you to read. And Muhammad says to him, I can't. Do you understand this? He doesn't see the power of his situation, even though it's facing him and it's all around him. He doesn't jump in and say, okay, I'll at least try. He says, I can't. And the angel squeezes him. As if the angel is trying to squeeze some sort of energy and activating in him. As if the angel is looking to resuscitate him, to bring him back to life, to snap him out of his sleep. As if the angel is saying, do you not understand the magnitude of the situation here? Do you know how many people call upon me, friend? Yet I'm here. And you're telling me you can't? I'm telling you to do something and you're telling me you can't? And they go back and forth 3 times. Read. I can't. He squeezes them. Read. I can't. Squeezes them. Read. I can't. Read. He squeezes them. Says here in the Quran. The angel Jibril says, read. In the name of your Lord who created man from a clot. In the name of the God that created you in the form of a miracle. A miracle. Believe. Do you not know you were created from a miracle? Believe. Remember. Get motivated. Enthusiastic. That's how down Muhammad was at the point that Gabriel came to meet him, Jibril. In the Christian Bible, he's Gabriel. In Quran, he's Jibril. At that point, at that junction, this is Muhammad's thinking. Friend, you're never too far gone. Muhammad had enough hope to go and try. And even if he didn't have it all together, the angel still came and met him where he was and squeezed life back into him, squeezed remembrance back into him, squeezed motivation and clarity of thought, hope into him. He's saying, read, your Lord is most generous, who taught by the pen, taught man what he never knew. He's speaking words of power over him as if he's resuscitating him, as if he's using the electrical gadgets that you use to bring someone back. He's using his voice to do this. Friend, he's resuscitating him. He's causing him to remember. He's giving him hope. And that's the motivation.